Hey there, it is the 19th of February 2022. And so a lot of people are still talking about the portal that is open from the 2nd to the 22nd. Portal's not going to close, folks. So just so you know, there's a lot of energy coming through. The eye is open. There's a lot of beings going in and out. The sun is doing what it's got to do. There's a lot of beings coming in and out of that, a lot of energy. So as we are ramping up the energies, a lot of people are short-circuiting internally. And a lot of that is coming from reaching out externally to social media, to readings, to messages, to information of what's coming. And in some ways, it's creating a restrictiveness of your cells, but then you're trying to expand them through getting information from who's predicting this, who's predicting that, what's coming, who's saying what. And so really a lot of that is interfering with your own electromagnetic field. And you think that you're processing energy through the mental gateways of information in these kinds of platforms. But actually you're creating a shutdown within yourself and within your cells. So, I've stressed before in other videos to disconnect from all of these things blowing up on your phone that create this, ooh, I gotta look at that. I've been going around deleting most of mine. I don't pay attention to a lot of them, but if I find that they're over distracting and somebody sends something out in large letters about what's happening overseas, what's happening here, what's happening, through the everyday stuff we're all discussing. So really what it is learning how to filter the energy through the body and allowing it to come through and wash through, bringing up what we need to know, going into Mother Earth, coming back up, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, going from the heart center down to the root into Mother Earth, coming up from Earth through the root to the heart center, and then going back up again. So if we can practice bringing in this frequency, this vibration, these columns of light, will be more helpful to you if you're not on all of this stuff, all of this cliffhanger stuff. And so it's creating immense amount of nervous system malfunctioning. Okay, so messages don't really know where to go. They're clanking into each other, and then they're trying to find a tribe. And next thing you know, you've got all this misinformation, disinformation, disconnection throughout your own grid wiring system as a physical avatar housing the spiritual soul energy. And so the soul is like on the shelf going, rattling you like, hey, I'm your lifeline here. Get me in there in the driver's seat. Let me help you. And then we have to work on, balancing the apathy and the empathy. We have to work on the discernment and disconnection and detaching. And so in doing all of that, once you learn how to get in there and practice is your skilling, and then skilling turns to levels of mastery. And so when you get into all of that, whatever you're hearing has no bearing on your barometer. You're balanced and you're in harmony. But as physical beings, we have a tendency to always want to reach out of ourselves, and that's old ass programming. Let it go. Let it go. It no longer is in the pathways of communication. Okay, so you've got to see it for what it is. It's old wiring that needs replaced with updated spiritual, physical, mental, emotional information. And so emotional is coming through right now big time. So look at it as this screen, this grid around you. And it's dirty, folks. It's cluttered up with lifetimes of the emotional trauma, drama, programming, pain body. And so we got to go into that, into each little square, into each little column of that screen, that grid, and pluck it out. Take it in, take a look at it, ask your higher self, which is merging with who you are and giving you even more information if you take the time to get into this shadow and shine light on it. Get into these columns and look and say, okay, what's this? Do I need much time? Does it make sense? All right, well, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go. And then things start to clear out a little bit. And then you see all the other stuff around it. You want to go over and scrub it clean and get it out of there. Feel free to bring in Saint Germain and the violet flame of transmutation. Bring in Kuan Yin and the lavender flame of transmutation, masculine and feminine, and allow that to just fill your room, fill your body, fill all the energies, conscious and unconscious, and have them transmute what no longer serves you. Give it a lot of forgiveness, a lot of love, a lot of appreciation and gratefulness for the lessons it's teaching you and has taught you, and allow it to be transmuted through the violet and lavender flame. Thank Kuan Yin and thank Saint Germain, okay? And then bring in the columns of light and allow more to expand within the bodies. And so great way to do that is just getting outside into nature. Touch a tree. I know it's freaking cold in a lot of areas. I've had a real tough time out there, but I go connect with the sun. Sometimes I drive somewhere, step out of my car and just stretch in the sun and allow all of that to integrate through the new spaces of crystalline fluidity within the cells of my body, and allowing me to wring out the spine and any old other pain, air bubbles, or lack of lubricant, wherever it may be, and put some beautiful crystalline, golden, loving light so that things glide and flow. So that's what came through this morning. And I just encourage each and every one of you just to step away from the incoming unnecessary information, because let's just say one fraction of that's true, then how anchored are you? How steady and stable are you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, etherically? And can you lend a helping hand to anyone else if you're unstable? I don't think so. So get into the me, myself, and I of it. Stop, drop, sit. Connect with that breath. Continue to breathe until you're guided to take the next step. All right? So much love, so much light is here, and you are love light. Be in the truth of that. Be the way of that. And you have a whole team here to help you. Please like, subscribe, share. Please reach out to my website, and let's get you steady on this upcoming path. All right? Bye.